Get after that fruit.
I'm obsessed with apples, I think. Speaking of apples are really the good thing to eat. I'm Laura.
I'm Shelby.
And we're between two fruits, literally and figuratively, in a lot of ways.
A lot of ways. We're between a lot of fruits, actually. We got some kiwi.
There's
oranges,
a lot. I was just about to be like, you have a lot of fruits behind you, but I realized same.
We have the same. And I have a fruit in front of me that I still haven't been. I've been nursing this for a long time.
Is it? Oh, I thought it was me. Because I have a fruit in front of me. It's you.
I have a fruit in front of me. I have a fruit in front of me, and it is you with your apple.
So fruits are a really healthy thing that you should eat. We all know that there's a lot of benefits. Speaking of apples, the reason they say an apple a day is because, I don't know, fiber and stuff is good for you. Whatever.
Nature's toothbrush.
Nature's toothbrush
is what an apple is also.
My God.
Nature's toothbrush.
Yeah, go camping. Why bring a toothbrush when you can bring an apple?
You can bring an apple. Floss your shit right out.
But we're about to tell you about something that is terrible for you. It's like the worst thing ever to eat. So, Shelby, do you like regular gummy bears? Just gummy bears in general?
Fuck yeah. Of course I do.
Fuck yeah.
Pineapple flavor.
What?
I didn't even have to.
Pineapple flavor is your go-to?
The clear gummy is pineapple.
The red.
It is
the
so
red.
Good. No,
the red's the go-to.
What's the red? Cherry.
Haribo. Haribo. How do you say it? Haribo. Haribo.
Haribo.
Haribo.
I don't know. I think I say Haribo, and I don't think
Haribo. That sounds right. The Haribo gummies are the best.
All right. Well, tell us in the comments how you actually say it.
The diet Haribo gummies is what we're here to talk about today.
Yeah.
And there's a reason. I'm going to read you some reviews.
I'm ready.
Shelby's never heard these.
I'm so ready for these. Let's go.
It's by someone named Luke.
Luke.
And the subject is "See You in Hell, Haribo Sugar-Free Gummy Bears." So it's the sugar-free ones. I guess I'm saying the diet, the sugar-free.
Also, did not realize there was a sugar-free version of these.
But glad we now know.
Because
all right, so we're going to start out with Luke's review. Luke said, "This is a beautiful story. So if you're like, I already know the answer to what not to eat, I'm going to click away. You got to hear the story."
I want to hear the story. Luke, tell us a tale. Tell us a tale.
This is a little number about Luke. Okay, he said, "It was my last class of the semester, and the final exam was worth 30% of our grade. After a late night study session, I felt confident, but I had to decide between sleeping in or cooking breakfast. My eyelids chose sleep." I mean, fair.
Okay.
My stomach later regretted this decision, and after several uncomfortable stomach growls, I finally decided to make a quick stop by the campus bookstore and grab a snack before my test. Since the semester was ending and everyone was going home for the summer, a lot of items were on sale, including snacks and candies that they kept up front. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, sure.
That's fair. All right. Being in the hungry state that I was, I felt only logical to pick the largest yet least expensive candy in order to get more bang for my buck. I mean, that's reasonable.
Sure.
That sounds fair. Yeah. And there they sat, 2 bags of Haribo, unclear how you say it, sugar-free gummy bears. Buy one, get one free. What a deal, I thought naively.
Okay, Luke.
Okay,
splurge on that.
It is a deal. Get it.
Little BOGO. I
would eat 1 bag before my test and 1 bag afterwards. Also, I'm kind of like, that is so unhealthy.
I was just that's a lot.
It's like 30% of your grade, and you're like, you know what? I need a little extra sleep. That I got, but you're like, let me just face plant 2 bags of gummies.
Yeah, that's a lot just sitting in your belly in there. 1 before and 1 after.
That seems like a lot. Okay. As I walked to class, I gleefully chewed on these abominable little bastards, unaware of the utter mayhem they would soon unleash upon my poor anus. Mm-hmm.
This is like a dramatic tale.
It's so good.
I'm not prepared for the rest.
I sat down at my desk as the professor informed us that due to issues with cheating in the past, restroom breaks would be prohibited until the completion of the exam. I mean, fair. That makes sense.
Yeah, no one's expecting you to go Shart your
Yeah.
pants with a
Yeah.
Haribo gummy,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
oh no.
It's gonna be fine. I'll give you 10 minutes to use the restroom now. This will be your last chance. Any takers? Also fair. Like, you have
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
The demon bears hadn't released their unholy. Oh my God. Upon my stomach.
Unholy.
So, in my moment of ignorant foolishness, I remained seated, still munching on these miniature bear shaped bombs. After the students, wise enough to take the professor's offer had returned, the professor handed out the test. I was 6 questions in when it happened. I started
It happened. It
started subtly at first, almost like a slightly tingling sensation in my lower abdomen. I thought nothing of it, assuming my intestines were just doing their thing. Little did I know that my intestines were trying desperately to warn me of the horror that was on the horizon. By question 9, it happened again. But this time, it was followed by a sharp pain, as if those as if those infer I can't even, I literally can't. As if these I honestly don't know what he's trying to say. Hellish had orchestrated. I think he's trying to say something wrong, something different here.
He's like,
but
using a lot of like fancy.
yeah, I'm like, what are you trying to say?
Yeah,
But they
descriptive
basically,
words.
he's saying these demons had basically orchestrated an attack on his colon.
Oh my.
I fought to
The gummy
contain,
demons.
yeah, the groan that tried escaping my lips. It was at this point where I began to panic. Something was going horribly. See, it's right here. He wrote horribly long, and I'm like, horribly wrong, but it's okay.
And maybe long.
Come on. Luke, you were going through something, so I'll forgive you.
Coming out of
yeah.
this. Yeah.
And I needed to get through this test before it got any worse. By question 14, my worst fear was upon me. The Satan bear's burning hot, liquidly dark magic crashed against my anal. I mean, this is so intense.
It is.
Sphincter like a tidal wave. I was able to close the hatch just in time, but those relentless toxic bears, yeah, like that's why I'm like, what? Beat against the orcs, breaking down the doors of Helm's Deep. I knew I wasn't able to do so much as shift in my seat without risking a breach. I kept fighting through the exam, clenching my cheeks with all my might. Beads of sweat began rolling down my neck. Suddenly, a loud gurgle war cry came from my belly, and the entire class lifted their heads. At this point, nothing mattered except expelling this ungodly presence from my bowels. With 15 questions left, I promptly wrote C for every answer and ran out of the classroom. My professor yelled something, but I was too preoccupied with the volcanic eruption that needed to take place before I could find sweet, sweet relief. I burst into the restroom like the Kool-Aid man, and behold, the handicap stall was empty. Sun rays from, we're just going to cut through this. Basically, he said it took absolutely no effort to expel this demon almost immediately. The floodgates of hell were opened, and the damn liquefied souls of the entire bag worth of gummies cried as they burned through. I mean, this is so gross that I'm just going to continue down by telling you guys this is disgusting.
I also, my main question for Luke is what did you get on the test? Like, I want to know the score.
I read through the whole thing and I'm like, no answer.
No update.
I want to know. Yeah, but in short, there's a lot of reviews. Here's a short one. Literally, this person wrote 5 stars, which is really confusing, and then wrote, I have been sitting on my toilet for 5 hours in extreme pain. 10 out of 10 would purchase again. So maybe this person was like laxative.
I was just going to say, trying to expel some things out of their body.
Another one just says, help me.
Okay.
This one said, sweet, soft, fruity, delicious. And my gastrointestinal tract has never been so sparkling clean.
Oh my.
I mean, some of these are just, this one is titled Buyer Beware. And I'll just read the beginning. I thought the things people said about sugar-free gummies were exaggerated, but what a fool I was. I write this in the hopes that the future generations will break the cycle and never have to live through what happened to me in the harrowing hours that were to come. And then there's a fucking whole story. All of these people. Did you hear the sonic boom? Yeah, that was me after 3 of these. I ate half of a 6-ounce bag I picked up at CVS. They changed the color of the bag. I didn't know. I spent 24 hours in the fetal position on my bathroom floor repeating, please, God, why? I still don't have an answer.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
And then I'll read just one more.
One more. Let's
the taste
go.
isn't bad, but the aftermath ... is quite quote horrible.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well that is very clever. What a good one to end
diarrhea.
On. How horrible is all of that? I also say never have I ever written a review about food I've ate, which maybe is an
what have you never gone on Yelp?
I mean, I've gone on Yelp to read reviews, but I've never actually created one for a restaurant that I visited or food I ate.
You need to step up. You need to be part of society.
I know. I just don't participate. Apparently, I'm a very passive participant in society. But I also didn't even know that these horrible Haribo gummies even existed. The diet
they're
ones.
just so good that I don't think I've ever been like sugar-free gummies, because to me I'm like, it's a gummy.
No, it's a
sugar-free is just like, it's not healthy.
I think
you're not going to be like, what a healthy gummy. It's just not, that doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, it really doesn't. Anyway, worst food to eat.
Worst food to
just
eat.
Probably sugar-free Haribo.
I would say, yeah,
gummies.
And if you're into fruits like we all are, maybe you should avoid them because they're not real fruits,
or eat them if you're constipated.
Don't be a fake fruit. Yeah,
move those bowels.
Yeah,
quick weight loss program.
Skip over the laxatives. Just eat yourself a.
I'm not gonna recommend it, but tell us about it if you did this. Like, I'd love to hear your story.
I'd love to know. Yeah,
Shelby, you should actually try some and see if it happens.
And then that could be my first review that I write. And then we can update everybody.
I would love that.
Or we could not to see how it goes. I just don't think, these are a different flavor than any I've ever had. I was just going to say gummies don't really have that effect on me, but also maybe these particular ones have got
these are different. These
are how they're smart. Okay. The smart sweets, the Swedish fish smart sweets, they have fiber in them. So maybe they're just jacked up on fiber, and that's what a lot of it is, because I know, but I still haven't really had an experience like Luke or horrible Haribo. Yeah.
Anyway, they say you are what you eat. You're full of shit. Yeah. I know.
Shit. Yeah.
So you're where I was going. I was just like, not anymore.
So you're full of shit.
So you're not full of shit? We know.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
We know.
Everyone knows.
That about wraps it up for today's
Everyone in Luke's class knows. Yeah. Anyway, get some fruit and have a great day.
Get some fruit. Have a great day. See you later. 2 Fruits signing off.